Hey guys, it's JJ Sports Talk and welcome back to another video. And today I'm going to be talking about the NBA draft and some of the NBA awards. So let me give you the trivia first. So the trivia is who was the youngest NBA MVP? You have the whole video to think about that, and I'll get started now. And I'm just going to give a quick description about every player. And I'm going to take you through the whole first round. And I'm not going to do the whole second round, but I'm going to do some important picks that I think could really help their teams, okay? Let's get into it. So, with the number one pick, the Suns took DeAndre Ayton. I think that would be that's a very good pick for the Suns. He'll be a good big man for the future, and I really like that pick. So, I think that could be a very good duo with Booker, and I think that was a good pick by the Suns. With the second pick, the Kings took Marvin Bagley III, and another pick, kind of like Ayton. I think he's a little bit more NBA ready than Ayton. If he develops a better jump shot, he could be very deadly to come. With the third pick, the Hawks took Luka Doncic, and Luka Doncic was traded to Dallas. And Luka is an overseas player, but I think he's probably the most NBA-ready overseas player I've ever seen. And I think he'll be a good player for the Hawks. For the Mavericks, sorry. And with the fourth pick, the Grizzlies took Jaren Jackson Jr. I really do apologize. I forgot to say what colleges they're from. Ayton was from Arizona, Bagley III was from Duke, and Doncic was from overseas. And Jaren Jackson Jr. from Michigan State went to Memphis, was drafted to 4th to Memphis. And I actually really like this pick. He's a stretch 4 big man that can really do everything, and I really like that pick for the Grizzlies. With the 5th pick, the Dallas Mavericks took Trae Young, but they traded him to Dallas for Doncic. Well, the Hawks traded, you know what I mean. But Trae Young, a very good shooter. We'll have to see how he translates to the NBA, the so-called next Steph Curry, but we'll have to see how that goes. With the 6th pick, the Magic took Mo Bamba, and I really like this pick. He's a very good shot blocker, and I really like this pick. I think he'll be good. With the 7th pick, the Bulls took Wendell Carter Jr. from Duke. Mo Bamba from Texas, sorry. Wendell Carter from Duke. And he's that guy that's going to do the dirty work for the Bulls. He'll score, but I also think that he's going to be a very good dirty work player. He'll do like stuff like Draymond Green. He'll be like a Draymond Green type player, a guy that's going to do all the little stuff for you. You know what I mean? Okay. With the 8th pick, the Cavs took Colin Sexton. And Cleveland fans, there's your flashy point guard. That's flashy athletic point guard. You know, but they got a younger point guard. I think that'll be good for them. With the 9th pick, the Knicks took Colin Sexton was from Alabama. I'm so sorry. I haven't made a video in a long time. But with the 9th pick, the Knicks took Kevin Knox from Kentucky, another one-and-done player. I'm not a big fan of one-and-done players, but I think Knicks fans didn't like that pick, but I think that he'll be a fine pick, and he will develop into a good player. With the 10th pick, the 76ers took Mikal Bridges from Villanova, but he was traded to Phoenix, and it's a pretty sad story, actually, and he's a really good player. I think he'll be really good in the NBA. His mom worked for the Sixers, and they traded him away on draft day when he got really excited, so that sucks. The LA Clippers took Shai Gilgeous-Alexander from Kentucky, another one-and-done player. He is a 6'5" point guard, pretty tall guy, but I think he should develop into a good player, but we'll have to see about that. With the 12th pick, the Hornets took Miles Bridges, another Bridges, but they're not related, I can tell you that. But he's a good player, and I think that he'll add a good offense to the Hornets that are trying to rebuild. So I like that pick. So now with the 13th pick, the LA Clippers took Jerome Robinson from Boston College. I think he can add some good scoring to a Clippers team that is going to need some scoring because Bob City's gone. Sorry, Clippers fans. With the 14th pick, the Denver Nuggets took Michael Porter Jr. from Missouri, and I think that's a surprising pick that he dropped along, but back problems really forced him to drop, and we'll have to see how he responds because he's not even supposed to play his first. He's not even supposed to play this season. with the 15th pick, the Washington Wizards took Troy Brown from Oregon, and I actually like that pick. He'll be a good pick since the Wizards are starting to really build their offense. With the 16th pick, the Phoenix Suns took Zaire Smith, and that was the man that was traded to Philadelphia for Mikal Bridges. And if we're talking between me and you, they got a steal. Mikal Bridges is a lot better than Zaire Smith, so just remember that. With 17th pick, the Bucks got Dante DiVincenzo, and Dante DiVincenzo was the hero for Villanova, and the Bucks got a steal. He's gonna be good. The Spurs got for the 18th pick, the Spurs got Lonnie Walker from Miami, and Lonnie Walker, I think he can develop into a really good player, and the Spurs have a reputation for turning those type of guys into good players. With the 19th pick, the Hawks took Kevin Huerter from Maryland, and Kevin Huerter is a very, very, very good player, but I like this pick. He's a good shooter, and the Hawks, I think, were really aiming to get good shooters in this draft, so it was a decent, I think, okay pick. With the 20th pick, the Timberwolves took Josh Okogie, and I think Josh Okogie could be a good player for the Timberwolves to come in the future, but we'll have to see how he develops. With the 21st pick, the Jazz took Grayson Allen. I think Grayson Allen could be a pretty good player. Obviously, he's pretty hated, but he brings good defense and good offense, so we'll see how he does. With the 22nd pick, the Bulls took Chandler Hutchinson. He's basically guaranteed to get picked by them if he was still available, and there you go. He got picked. But from Boise State, I think he can be a really good player. With the 23rd pick, the Pacers took Aaron Holiday. That's the third Holiday brother to be drafted into the NBA, and I think he'll be pretty good. He should add a good scoring ability add more scoring to the Pacers. With the 24th pick, the Portland Trailblazers took Anthony Simmons from IMG Academy. And kind of a shocker here, but, I mean, he was expected to drop. So, I mean, it's a decent pick for the Trailblazers. So, I think that he could possibly develop into a pretty good player. With the 25th pick, my Lakers took Moritz Wagner from Michigan, and I really like this pick. Hard worker, good scorer, and I'm not trying to be biased, but I think he's going to be a really good player. With the 26th pick, the 76ers took Landry Shamet, and I like this. I was going to say I kind of like it, but then again, it's like not my favorite. But I'm just going to keep it brief and say he could develop into a good player, and he could not. It's going to be an iffy pick for the Sixers. Excuse me. With the 27th pick, the Celtics got a steal in Robert Williams, and the third, and from Texas A&M, and he'll be a force to be reckoned with. I think that's going to be a steal. The Landry Shamet was from Wichita State. Sorry. And then with the 28th pick, the Golden State Warriors got Jacob Evans, and I mean he'll be good, but they don't need a lot of help scoring. So I mean, we'll have to see how he develops. And with the 29th pick, the Nets got, sorry if I pronounce this wrong, he is foreign, Danzanin Musa from KK Savedia, something like that. Foreign player, the Nets took him. I mean, there wasn't a lot available at the time, so they think their best guy available. So we'll see how he does. And with the 30th pick, the Hawks took Amari Spellman from Villanova, a very good defensive player and a very good offensive player. Sorry about that. The camera kind of got knocked over, but sorry about that. But a very good offensive player and defensive player from Villanova, and I like that pick. Once again, I really do apologize about the camera getting knocked over, but we're getting back into it. Sorry. And now I'm going to get to my second-round picks. Excuse me. Apologize about that. And now we're going to get to important picks that I thought were good in the second round. So now with the 32nd pick, the Memphis Grizzlies took Javon Carter from West Virginia. I think that Javon can be a very good player. He's very good defensively and a very good offensive player, and I like where that pick's going. With the 33rd pick, the Mavericks took Jalen Brunson from Villanova, and he was a very good offensive scorer. He can dish off the ball, and I really like where the Mavericks were going and what they're trying to do with this pick. With the 47th pick, we're jumping all the way to 47, the Lakers, my Lakers, took Sviatoslav Mikhailuk, but everyone calls him Svi, from Kansas. he's a very good shooter and a very, very, like, heart-determined player, and I like that pick, and he's going to be a good scorer off the bench for the Lakers. With the 49th pick, Chisholm Metu from USC to the San Antonio Spurs. I like that pick to the Spurs, and I enjoy that pick. And now, sorry, we're jumping back here, but with the 34th pick, the Devontae Graham from Kansas, another guy from Kansas, but he was a senior, really, really good player. But the Hawks traded him to the Hornets, but I think that he can still impact the Hornets team because it's another team that really struggled, and I think that he can help. And now my last pick that I think can be really good in the second round, 53rd pick from the OKC Thunder selected Devin Hall from Virginia, and I think that he can bring another scoring threat to OKC. So I like that pick. So now I'm going to talk to you briefly about the NBA awards. Obviously, there's a lot more awards, but I'm going to give you probably the most popular awards that the NBA hands out. Like, there's a lot of other awards that happen, but I'm not going to be giving you all of them because that'd just be a really long thing to do. But I'm just going to briefly give them to you. So, MVP, James Harden, which I predicted. So, congratulations to James. I think he deserved it. I mean, a lot of people thought LeBron needed it, but it was James Harden. I think he did work hard for it. The Rookie of the Year was Ben Simmons. I did predict that. Really close race between Tatum, Simmons, and Mitchell, but congratulations to Ben. He technically was a rookie because he missed his rookie year, so yes. The Sixth Man of the Year was Lou Williams, and he's known for being the sixth man, so congratulations to Lou Williams. The Defensive Player of the Year was Rudy Gobert. Good, I predicted Rudy Gobert too, so some of these I forgot if I predicted or not, but I do remember some of them. So congratulations to Rudy. He's a very good defensive player, and I thought he was going to win this award. And the Most Improved Player was Victor Oladipo, so congratulations to Victor. I think I might have predicted that too. I don't really remember. But he really improved from OKC coming to the Pacers, and a lot of people thought that Paul George trade was a steal from Indiana, but turns out it really wasn't. And then the Coach of the Year was Dwayne Casey, who actually got fired by the Raptors. But he's like, hey, the joke's on you, Raptors. I just won Coach of the Year, so probably shouldn't have fired me. But congratulations to all the people that won, and all the awards that weren't listed in this video. Congratulations to the people that won those. And now I just want to give you the trivia. So now the trivia was who was the youngest player to win MVP, and it's shocking, but it's Derrick Rose in 2011 won MVP before the injury. He was a very good player, believe it or not. So he was the MVP. So that's gonna wrap the video. Sorry if I gave too brief descriptions, but I didn't want it to be too long of a video. But I just thank you guys for sticking with me through this. I know I've had spurts where I haven't posted a lot. I'm going to try to get back on the posting train. Just stay with me. Keep the support. Please don't click that unsubscribe button. Actually, can you pass the word on to subscribe to me? Help your friends learn about sports and just help me grow as a YouTuber. So, thank you for watching JJ Sports Talk. Goodbye.